Hello everyone. Let's continue our chapter 8, rural livelihood. Today topic is agricultural labor and farmers in India. So here we talk about Kalpattu village. It is close to the sea coast in Tamil Nadu. People of this village are engaged in various type of activity, non-farming activity for livelihood, such as making basket, weaving, other weaving work, utensil making, pots. So there are the blacksmith, nurses, many people those are working in Kalpattu village. And the Kalpattu, in this village we can find the variety of small shops such as tea shop, grocery, or cycle repair shop. Some villagers are engaged in construction activity, but most of the family living in this village are engaged uh, in agriculture. Rice is a staple diet of this village. So in this village, there are the three kind of farmers: landless farmer, small farmer, and big farmer. Ramlingan is a big farmer of Kalpattu, whereas Tulasi is a landless farmer who work on Ramlingan land, and Ramlingan who pay Tulasi 40 rupees per day. Although it is a small farmer like Shekhar who has 2 acre of land, own land, and they have to be work on uh, others people land. Need no, because they have own land, so they no need to work on other land. So there are the many rural family who are agriculture laborer like Tulasi. Now, if we talk about our country, India. So India, in our country, there are the people Shekhar who has own land. He and with the help of his family member or with a friend, he managed to do all the work on the his land. At this time, the harvest take the help of the some small farmer or the family member for harvesting. He also take the loan from the trader, which he pay back by selling a few bags of paddy in the market. There is a one couple named Aruna and uh, Perivelan who lived in Pattu village, which is very near to Kalpattu village, and that is located near the sea coast area. So they are engaged in fishing activity. So here, let's talk about the fishing family. So as you know, the center India, both farming and collection of forest important source of livelihood. Like the people, those are involved in forest work. So they collected the maua, tendu leaves, honey from the forest area, and then they sell these to the trader for their industry, for their furnish for manufacturing work. So they provide raw material to the trader. In this way, they also earn the additional money. Like Shekhar, who's selling the milk to the cooperative society, and this he can make the extra money. Now, the Padupat village, as it is a coastal area, the people engage in this fishing livelihood occupation. People earn their living by fishing. So their work start in the morning 2 o'clock, and at 7 o'clock they came back to their home, and the house, the women of fishing family women are busy in household work and they sell the fish in the market. Okay. And they also borrow the loan, take the loan from the bank for their catamaran. Catamaran is a small boat to fix the engine in the catamaran, for repair the net or to buy the net. So they buy this, they borrow or they take the loan from the bank for all these things. So at the end of the chapter, we come to know that people are able to survive and earn will depend upon the land that they cultivate. Many depend on this land for work as labor and for another are as a farmer. They grow crops for their own requirement. So they involve whole uh, day and few months, because the rural area the earn living in various way, like the farmer, while the other earn living by the in non-farming activity. But those are involved in farming activity, they involve in different process operations such as the preparing land, sowing seeds, weeding, harvest, and they have lots of work during sowing and harvesting time. Now after that they don't have work, so that is a lean time when they don't have work, so they find out the other work. Okay. So rural people in different region of the country grow different crops. Yes, because the different crop require different growing condition. So it is totally depend on the which crop grow there, the climate of that area, the landform of that area, the quality of fertility of the soil of that area. So all these factor uh, by make that the particular area is grow that particular specific crop. Okay. Many family need to borrow the money for their work when they do work is available. So there is a different reason they borrow the money for from the bank. For some, the few farmers borrow the money from the bank for the seeds, fertilizer, buy the seeds, fertilizer, pesticide to save their crops. And the few borrow the money because only the few months they are busy in work. The other month they borrow the money to fulfill the needs of their family. The other all other big farmer like Ramlingan, they borrow the money, they buy take the loan from the bank to set up to establish a rice mill. So there is a different reason to take the loan from the bank. Most so small agriculture labor, fishing families, craft person in village do not find enough work to keep them employed throughout the year. So this is the story of this chapter. Let's to complete the pack exercise.